Hello, Capricorn. This is Heather Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. This is your collective tarot reading for the month of May. I am a Capricorn sun, so here we are all together. But this can be for your sun, rising, Venus, whatever you choose to listen for. Yes, allow it to resonate with you in whatever way it needs to at the moment you see this. We are in the new Venus point cycle where Venus, all things Venus, have gone direct out of retrograde as of April 12th into the month of May, all things alchemizing in the white light of divine love. That's exciting. We get to create new realms of love as we no more grasping, as we root into ourselves of all the lessons that we have learned in the shadow realms of Venus over the last 8 years. We are extending and growing outward and upward into the divine white light for the next 8 years, and we are creating beautiful pathways of divine light and love for ourselves. All right, first card out for you. Lots of choices to make. Wow, that hits home very directly for me as a Capricorn. There are choices on the table with the Seven of Cups. So it is a card of trying to make a decision, but still seeking clarity, because a lot of the things, I'll show you this card, a lot of the things being offered to you, you're curious about, they're not a 100%, not any of them. You're staying cautious, you're staying curious, you're staying open, but you're also, you're waiting, you're kind of observing and waiting to see how things unfold before you make a solid decision. Now, these are decisions or a decision based in the cup realm. So that is all things Venus. That is love, partnership, self-love, self-devotion, what you are devoting your heart space to. You're not sure. You're not sure yet. You're trying to figure that out. There's no hurry with this. With the Seven of Cups, there is this message of, I will observe. I will feel into my emotional body how things feel as I go. I am here to learn. I am here to observe. I am here to listen. I'm here to figure it out and make the right decision when it is time. But yeah, no decision yet. 10 of Coins. Wow, if this is not the most Capricorn card to get, you just have a new deep sense of self-worth in the month of May. Like, that your life is your legacy. Now that seems really obvious, right? Like, yes, your life is your legacy, but we are talking profound. This is a profound power statement of, this is who I am. This is what I will be known for. This is how I create security and money and safety and a story that lives on way beyond me. Like, every choice that you're making is deeply rooted in this 10 of Cups. It's like, what am I doing? How am I showing up? What am I choosing that is going to be part of when I leave this particular life in this exact, rendition that Creator and I am choosing together? What is the story that I leave behind? What is my legacy? That's some big stuff. But I think with the Venus cycle that we are beginning, and with the month of May, there are choices to be made here that are deeply emotional. You want them to be heart-centered, because they are the stepping stones, the building blocks for what you are going to be known for, what you probably are known for. Stability, safety, abundance, solid ground, holy ground. What else do we have? Page of Coins. Yeah. Little worker bee Capricorn showing up, one step at a time. It's like there's no other sign. I mean, all the earth signs kind of get this. This message will resonate with all earth signs, but there's this this deep knowing that the journey begins with one step, right? The first single step, and then the next step, and then the next step. It all is this cumulative building up towards the 10 of Pentacles. You are the page. So there's a lot of learning here. There's a lot of learning how to do new things. You're figuring it out. This is the card of I'm figuring it out as I go. And it's all going to be a part of the legacy that I leave behind. Now, the 10 of Coins too, that is the card of ultimate prosperity and abundance in the tarot. It can be financial abundance. It can be your legacy, what you're known for. It can be, you know, the story you leave behind, all those things that I've talked about. But it's also, for me, it's you creating a life through your hard work and step-by-step actions that's so grounded in your sense of safety and your sense of security within who you are, that you love waking up and living you. This is loving your life, excited about every day. Like, to me, this is, and I feel like I'm embodying this a lot in my life, of just setting yourself up for the life of your dreams. A lot of work is involved. We are Capricorns. A lot of work and labor is involved. This is staying very busy. But it's a busy that you enjoy. This is not the 10 of Wands where it's like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted, this physicality, but it's the 10 of Pentacles. So this is very career oriented, yes. It's very financial security, safety oriented, yes. But more so, it's I love my life. I'm excited about all the things I get to do today. Where do I begin? Which one do I get to do first? So a lot of multitasking going on here, but one step at a time. Oh goodness, and I just dropped a bunch. I will be right back. So anytime cards drop out, they're wanting to be known. Now this, whatever is in this little pile here, we have the train coming in the back. I'm like bumped right up against train tracks, so full speed ahead. Whatever is in this little pile that I just picked off of the floor, this could be a little bit of a messy situation. Definitely able to be organized into a pile. Let's see what they say. King of Cups, Strength card, 3 of Coins, and reversed Page of Swords. Reversed Page of Swords. No, reversed Page of Swords. Now, I am very particular about keeping my decks all upright. However, if a card comes out or falls out or enters the table, the reading space reversed, it's a clear message that yes, this is important that you read this card reversed. Now, as I said, there's a little bit of a disarray energy to this because it's, you know, it could be that maybe it's something you want to avoid, but it's definitely going to get your attention because these cards fell out onto the floor and I had to stop what I was doing in the very Capricornian way and sidetrack and pick something up. Lots of metaphors with me. Hope you enjoy that. King of Cups and Strength. There could be a divine counterpart, masculine energy here, who is offering you a huge cup of love. It could be an actual person. It could be a situation that is offering you a ton of fulfillment. Like the offer is there. This energy is extremely present. It's a king energy, so they are very sure. This is a very positive, I want you kind of energy. Because it's the King of Cups, they definitely want you, or the experience wants you. They know it in their heart. The King of Cups doesn't always have the ability or courage to say it because the King of Cups is a very sensitive masculine energy. So they can get hurt easily. They are very in their feels, but they want you. And they are in partnership here with the Strength card. So them letting you know that is an act of courage for them. You accepting their love, you accepting this very beautiful opportunity, whether it is a person or whether it is an opportunity for an experience that offers a ton of fulfillment, and you are wanted in this situation. It could require a lot of courage on your part, a lot of strength on your part. It could be something deeply related to last year. The Strength card was my card that I deemed for 2024. Because I feel like 2024, I got the message that year, and I'm talking about all the way up until March 20th of 2025, when the new astrological year of the Fool began, all the way from spring equinox of last year, which was March, up until March of this year, we were being put in positions of alchemizing all the lessons from our past into a strength capacity. We were choosing, if we wanted to go to the gym of spirituality, working on our spiritual muscles, working on our healing childhood wounds, all of this. It's kind of like last year, the Strength year was the year of like, okay, what have you learned? Show me what you've learned. Show me the muscles that you've built, because it's important for you to have all those muscles like worked out and strong and healthy to get you into this new year, this new moment that we are having now with the Fool, of taking huge leaps of faith, huge risks into what you are truly wanting to create in your life, which to me is, for you, is the 10 of Coins. It is that legacy. It is what you're known for. It is living in divine alignment with who you are and what you are passionate about and what you are known for. There is a divine masculine King of Cups energy showing up big time. Like you can't deny that this like, I think maybe in some ways you don't, because the cards fell and they wanted to get your attention. You may be so focused on career, on building your security, on family, on that you just don't think you have time, or you want to give any like attention to this King of Cups energy, which again could be a person. It could also be an experience of pleasure that is being offered to you. Yeah, you may not want to look at it, but here it is. It's showing up, and it is really solid. It's really solid. We have the 3 of Coins here. Whenever the 3 of Coins comes out, that is building your cathedral. That is building your foundation for a beautiful cathedral, for a beautiful life. The 3 of Coins leads to the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Pentacles, that happy abundance, fulfillment to the nth degree, and like, you know, your legacy, your life of purpose and status. But he's part of this. This masculine experience and energy or person is part of this. But then you have the Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords in reverse. So you don't fully trust it. You don't fully trust this person. You don't fully trust this offer. And I think it's because when the 3 of Coins comes up, and that building that firm foundation and building the foundation for your cathedral, it's such a different energy than the Tower card, but it always somehow kind of like connects to the Tower card in a way that, and let me try to explain this as best I can. The Tower, like, you don't have the Tower here, but we've all had Tower moments. But the Tower is that energy of the foundation of something from the beginning was just off. Something was built, it was never built right, it was never built correctly from the beginning. And so eventually it just collapsed and fell. The reason I connect those is the 3 of Coins is when the foundation is built correctly. And I think the hesitancy here is connected to a Tower moment in the past, that this offer of love or beauty or just something that deeply resonates with your heart space, someone wanting you, an experience wanting your leadership, like something that is going to, it has the potential of giving you so much emotional fulfillment. You're scared. You're scared. Of course you are, because the Strength card is here. Like, for you to say yes, first of all, for this person or this experience to even approach you, they had to be courageous in the act of doing that. The second part is for you to accept is also, you have to be courageous in the act of accepting it, 100%. You're hesitant, and that kind of leads into the Seven of Cups energy that came out at the beginning. It's like it almost feels like you have maybe lots of offers kind of like this coming in lately. Lots of cups being offered to you, and this might be a really new energy. I know it is for me. Just lots of extensions of, hey, let's do this, or hey, I think we would be good at this, or hey, do you want to go do this? It's like, in the context of love, it could be lots of people offering you dates, or in the context of, it's just you suddenly having lots of options on the table for emotional fulfillment, which could be very new for you. But one of these options, my friend, my fellow Capricorn, one of these options is huge. And part of me, I think you know how huge it is. I think you know how huge it is. Otherwise, why would the Strength card be here? So let me ask you this. If someone is showing up for you, or if an opportunity is presenting itself, and there's an opportunity of a ton of emotional fulfillment in it, why wouldn't you say yes? Well, I think again, it goes back to, it connects back to a reminder of a tower moment. But this is not that moment. The tower is nowhere here. There's literally not a single negative aspect of any card on this table. There's indecision, there's a little bit of fear, there's inaction, there's kind of a resistance to facing the truth, but there's an offer here that you can trust. You can. I'm going to be really nosy with this energy. I want to dive more into this King of Cups. Let's try to figure out, let's get some more information on maybe what this is. The Hermit. Two things. I feel like this, let's just say this is a person that's showing up, just for giggles. Let's just say it's a person showing up. I think that you and they, is that how you would say it? You're both so used to being in hermit mode. And actually, the hermit mode was a very beautiful and necessary thing that had to happen. Absolutely. It's withdrawing and going within, and this sacred retreat into yourself of finding the light within, his lantern with the star. It's a time of sacred healing, and through isolation and retreat, getting in touch with nature, getting in touch with the nature of yourself, learning and alchemizing your healing process. I think that whoever is showing up, let's say it's a person, whoever is showing up, it is taking a ton of courage and strength for them to come out of hermit mode. And then it's going to take a lot of courage and strength for you as well to come out of hermit mode. And I'm a Capricorn sun, and I know how hard it is to come out of hermit mode. I love hermit mode. I could just if I have a choice between doing a social event and staying home, I'm going to stay home every time, right? That's not always a healthy thing to do, but that is definitely what I do. I love to, Capricorn's a very strong, independent energy. Take charge, let's do this. And you're definitely doing that in the realms of work or career or finances, or just like building your legacy. You're definitely doing that. So it kind of feels like your eye is on all those things. You're focused. You are driven. You are a driven Capricorn. We're climbing this mountain. We're getting to the top. Oh my God. And you're seeing results. Absolutely. But over here, coming in, probably already present, is this King of Cups. This is a soft-spoken male energy of like, hey, I think you're really beautiful. Would you like to meet up sometime and get to know each other? I mean, it takes a lot of courage for this energy to step forward. Now, if this is an opportunity of another kind, it's still, there's strength involved. So there's strength involved in this opportunity presenting itself, and there's certainly, absolutely, strength being called for on your part to engage. Because honey, you could stay in hermit mode forever and honestly be kind of perfectly fine to a degree, like, but that's, you know, you have an amazing opportunity presenting itself. Now, the shadow card, here comes the train again. They're just like everywhere. Okay. The shadow card. So this is kind of what this is going to trigger, or what's the work? What's the advice? Two of Swords. Making a decision. Not getting a strong message of like, it's very unimportant what other people think about this. It is. Like, this is your decision. It does not matter what other people think about this situation. There's something about this King of Cups that is presenting itself that calls for a huge act of courage on your part. Why? I don't know. That's deeply personal. But I do think that there could possibly be lots of advice from other people about what you should do, or judgment about what you should not do, or, you know, so Hermit, Two of Swords, like the Two of Swords is kind of like the minor arcana version of the Hermit to me. This is your decision. It does not matter. It does not matter what anybody else says. And you know that. Ultimately, like, you're the one who you're the one that gets to live in this beautiful offer that's being presented to you. What else? The High Priestess. Oh, shadow card of High Priestess. Okay. That's gorgeous. Like, the advice here is trust yourself. Trust yourself. Seek your own counsel. Seek your own counsel and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Listen to it. You may not want to. And you know, it's like you know the truth. You do know the truth. It's like, it's hard for you to say that you know the truth, but you feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. So it's going to be an act of courage for you to trust it. All right, Capricorn. Happy May to you. If you have any desire to have a personal reading with me, I would absolutely love to do that with you. You can book in the description box below through my website. I hope you have a beautiful May. Looks like it's going to be an interesting one. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.